In today's video, I fly on board one of Korean Air's brand new A350s. These fabulous aircraft are my favourite wide-body aircraft to fly on, but Korean's A350 left me a little confused and disappointed with a pretty unforgivable flaw. Stay tuned to find out more as I fly on this fresh new plane from Kansai Airport, which lies on an island off the coast by Osaka in Japan, to Seoul, the capital of South Korea. Let's go. Welcome to Osaka, where I'm heading across to Kansai Island and the airport by Kansai Express train. I remember when this airport opened all the way back in 1994, and it was then considered an engineering marvel built on an artificial island in Osaka Bay. It's still a modern feeling and spacious international airport. Note the aerofoil shape of the roof, a nod to the profile of an aircraft's wing. Korean's check-in opens 3 hours before for passengers with bags to drop, and I'm soon through security and off to the satellite terminal. This little shunting locomotive on the transit was an unusual sight. I didn't know these transit systems had shunters. Kansai Airport served over 30 million passengers last year, making it Japan's third busiest airport. It was built to complement the older Itami Airport closer to Osaka, which is still open and serving 15 million passengers annually on domestic flights only.
Something I had not realised before I booked this trip, and something which is not really obvious if you come out to the satellite terminal here at Kansai, is the Osaka Kansai to Seoul Incheon air route is the 5th busiest international air route in the world. About 5 million people flew this very route last year. So what with this being a very popular air corridor and Korean having 5 flights today, 4 of which in fact are wide bodies, Korean actually have their own lounge here, and I'm going to go check it out.
The Korean lounge really isn't much to write home about. It's one long room, and there is nothing especially remarkable about this lounge. But it's worth remembering the flights from here are frequent and short, at under 2 hours a time. You can get a drink or something quite basic to eat, and as I was here a couple of hours before my flight was due to leave, I tested out a few of the snacks. Overall, the lounge is pleasant enough and has good Wi-Fi and is large enough to warrant its own bathrooms, but there's really no point turning up early for this lounge. It's hardly the pier at Hong Kong. Oh, it does have a rather lovely view of the apron, by the way. Now that's a big plus with any lounge. Today's video sponsor is SAILY, an amazing eSIM which has revolutionised how I use my phone when I travel. We've probably all gone and bought one of those tiny little plastic SIM cards when we're travelling, but SAILY's an eSIM. There's no need for a physical SIM card. It's all done on your phone. It eliminates the need for expensive data roaming on your phone by making data roaming affordable. There are over 160 countries to choose from. And unlike other eSIMs, you only need to install it once. There's no need to download an individual eSIM for every single country you're visiting, and that's a real bonus. There's no standing in line to buy a fiddly SIM, no hassle to remember downloading dozens of eSIMs, and for me, I love the fact that as soon as I land, I get to access the internet and book an online train ticket or rideshare. If, like me, you travel to multiple countries in one trip, then SAILY has an amazing feature. You can actually buy regional eSIM plans. That means that if you're on a trip like me, where I'm taking in multiple countries, Japan, Korea, Thailand, Singapore, Vietnam, you can buy a single plan and save. SAILY is, of course, compatible with all iOS and Android devices, and there is 24/7 chat support. And of course, there's a special deal for you, my viewers. Get an exclusive 15% discount on SAILY data plans. Use code WINGINIT at checkout, download the SAILY app, or go to saily.com/WINGINIT and get started.
Here's today's aircraft, a brand new, nearly factory fresh Airbus A350-900 extra wide body powered by 2 Rolls-Royce Trent engines. It looks fantastic in its striking blue livery, which I've learned is in the process of being refreshed for a newer and I think less distinctive colour scheme. The logo on the tail is a Korean takeoff symbol. When I was a kid, I thought this was the Pepsi logo. Also coming up on the channel, a review on EVA Air's 787, just like this one. But for now, it's time to board our A350.
Hello. Yes. Thank you. Okay, here we go. A brand new A350. What a treat over to Seoul today.
While we're here, if you're enjoying the video, please subscribe. You'll join a community of hundreds of thousands of other trip report enthusiasts just like you.
Hello.
Welcome, sir. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Korean's Airbus A350 has 28 seats in business class in a 1-2-1 alternating staggered configuration. I've gone for seat 12J, a true window seat with slightly better privacy than aisle seats.
First impressions are pretty positive. This is a really fresh and open looking cabin, but the first thing you should note is this isn't the usual configuration of A350 that Korean are going to be flying around in the future, and here's why.
Korean's taken delivery of 2 A350s that were originally destined for Asiana. Korean has merged with Asiana recently and hence now owns these 2 aircraft with Asiana's seats. Korean intend to install a new and, in my view, better seat on the rest of their A350s, but these 2 examples flying now have the nicotine beige Asiana interior. It's still a lovely place to be, but this product is far from revolutionary. This seat design is the Stylia Solstice, which is about 10 years old and already looks dated in the context of global full-service airlines. When choosing a middle seat, the odd-numbered rows have true neighbouring pairs like this for couples and friends, while the even-numbered ones have the seats spread further apart if you prefer to be antisocial. Gosh, there really are Asiana design clues all over the interior of this aircraft.
I love the guava.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh yeah. Thank you. Well, it's not often you get to fly an aircraft as new as this, and I'll drink to that, even if it's not alcoholic. Cheers. That's very nice, isn't it? Let's go to Korea.
we depart from runway 24 right and turn northwest to head for Seoul, with about 90 minutes of flying time to complete today. Despite the airy and spacious feel of the cabin, for such a new aircraft the hard product really is disappointing. There's not even a storage cupboard on the console here, something which is basically standard now, and there is pretty limited storage elsewhere. There's a USB, not USB-C of course, charger and universal socket, and a remote control for the entertainment screen. The fold-down table is disappointing in that it doesn't allow you to exit while there's anything on it, and this definitely feels like a seat which would have been good in about 2017, but in 2025 business class products have advanced a lot, and this hasn't. For lunch, I selected the Japanese-style braised beef and potato, and this was a really good meal for the length of flight, and I enjoyed it a lot, along with the soft roll which accompanied it. I had an orange juice and a gin and tonic, and to be perfectly honest, this part of the experience really delivered. That's a solid 8 out of 10 for the food on a fairly short flight. I discovered a pretty unforgivable flaw in this business class seat while testing it out in lie flat mode. If you look fairly closely, you'll see there's quite a significant ridge in the bed, and I'd really struggle to sleep on this, and I'm shocked the airline will send this product on long-haul flights very soon. These Seoul to Osaka runs are part of the bedding in process for the longer runs. Wi-Fi was free, despite the connection saying it was unavailable. I'm not sure if that was a mistake, but hey, it worked and I'm not going to complain, and I could fire up Flight Radar 24 to check on our progress into Korea. Korean Air does have good noise-cancelling headphones, although in common with many Asian airlines, the entertainment is naturally catered for the local market, so don't expect 5,000 Hollywood blockbusters on the menu. Finally, Korean's new A350 bathroom is pretty pleasant. I really like their choice of toiletries, and it's good to see there is not only a changing table here, but also a seat installed for passengers who want to change clothes into pyjamas on long-haul flights. It's been a short flight and a real mixed bag, and we're already descending into Seoul. Korean's new A350s might be of a different spec to their ideal, but the business class at least is really not up to scratch. An open and less private cabin with an uncomfortable bed and dated product even when newly installed is pretty disappointing. I paid £670 one way for a flight from Osaka to Seoul and connecting on to Singapore, with the second leg on the mighty 747. And yes, a video will come to the channel soon on that. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget, get an exclusive 15% discount on SAILY data plans. Use code WINGINIT at checkout, download SAILY app, or go to saily.com/WINGINIT and get started. Cheers, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.